Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and welcome to Becastled. This is kind of a castle management type game where you have to defend your walls from hordes of enemies every single night, actually. It's a really nice resource strategy management game, and so we're going to be playing it today. This is the full release. I played the demo / early access title a couple of months ago at this point, but I'm really looking forward to checking out the full version here. As ever, I'll explain how to play. We're going to be playing for 20 days, map type Castle on the Hill, combat difficulty, we'll leave on night, sure, resources amount standard, neutral standard, and the tutorial is going to be turned off there, because I do indeed know how to play, and I will explain to you how the heck you're supposed to at least win at the game. Righty, so the first thing that we're going to need to consider in the context of everything, once the game loads up, there we go. Let me slow it down to 0.25 times speed. There's a little weird speed control up here, but it's fine. We got a castle here. Main building, it contains the power that creates our solar citizens. To allow this building to collapse means to fall before the darkness of the moon. Indeed. And that's something that's kind of a little bit strange throughout this game. Everything revolves around the sun. And I don't mean that in terms of a solar system. I mean there is the sun phase, and then there is the moon phase. And we need to respect the moon phase. We'll talk a little bit about that as we go. We'll also talk about how weird the citizens are that we have to play with. Anyway. So, what do we got here? We can place down this castle in any one of the green tiles over here. We can claim other tiles. We will claim other tiles as we go. However, I think that we should probably try and start... our castle in a square that has got wood. Wood is a pretty important resource, as is indicated by the trees, the trees over here. And I also think that maybe there is a defensive element. With the fact that we are on this sort of, I don't know, cliff? Is it a cliff? It's a little mountain thing. I don't know, a little rise. Anyway, we're just up at the top here. So now, as I mentioned, this game, very strange because it all revolves around the sun. So these are our solar citizens, and they have little light bulb faces. I don't really know what's going on there, but anyway, if the castle falls, then the game is over. We're at 0.25 times speed at the moment, which explains why everything looks so funky. 5,250 HP on the castle, which is completely fine. We've got a little countdown timer up at the top here that tells us when it's going to be the evening. Sunstone, we will start with Sunstone as soon as this castle is finished. We should get a decent amount of spending money. We've got food, which we use to feed our population. Stone is a resource that we refine from stone deposits. Over here, for example, we've got wood. Wood is fairly self-explanatory. We just need to plop down a sawmill in order to start utilizing these trees over here. Special resources, we'll talk a little bit about them later on. We got population, we got our current population, we got our max population. Notably, soldiers do not count towards your population. So, for example, let's put it into 1 time speed. We start the game with 5 soldiers. Oh, look at that, perfectly lining up for the camera, all with their little masks on their light bulb faces. Notably, soldiers do not count towards your population, which is going to become super important later on when we start converting people into soldiers. So there we are. I do indeed believe that they still count towards... In fact, no, maybe they don't even count towards. Apparently, they don't count towards your food limit. There we go. Anyway, so there's the army. They are going to defend the realm. That's kind of nice. That's indicated by this area up here. We can also resurrect the army if indeed they die, but again, we'll talk a little bit about that later. We've got the mood here, and this affects the worker spawn rate. The worker spawn rate is indicated by this progress bar in the castle, and then we've got the day counter. So it's pretty darn simple. We got our 3 builders here who are going to be assigned to various things over time. But yeah, we'll sort of just talk about the buildings as and when we place them. They're all pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. The first thing that I'm going to start with here is a sawmill. Can you guess what the sawmill is going to do? You probably can. It's pretty basic. It's going to turn all the trees that are in this sector into wood. Now, a couple of things that we probably should address. We can capture additional plots. It's worth noting that each and every time that we capture a plot, it is going to become more expensive to capture the subsequent plot. However, we're going to have to pretty much immediately capture... Yeah, let's get some workers assigned over here first. just into the sawmill, so we can start getting some wood whilst I'm just chatting away here. We're going to need some way to generate food. There's a couple of different ways to generate food. One is by using a pasture and capturing the cows and using them. Alternatively, let me see if we can find... Yep, over here. So this is a field of wheat. Doesn't really look very wheaty, but rest assured it is. We can also hunt wild boar here, for example, or deer. We can do all of those things. But, you know, for now, I think absolutely utilizing the cows here is probably the best course of action. So we'll probably want to jump on this as soon as we possibly can. And speaking of jumping on this as soon as we possibly can, I think what I should do immediately is just get down a house, right? I feel like a house in the first instance would be really, really good. I did end up actually destroying a tree, which was not exactly ideal. You'll note, by the way, that when a tree has been destroyed, it regrows as a slightly smaller tree, which is kind of important because at the end of every cycle, all of the resources refresh, right? So you can mine as many trees, or you cut down as many trees as you want, but at the end of the day, it will refresh and it will become a new big tree again. So by destroying that tree and replacing it with a house, I don't think it's fatal. I don't think it's detrimental. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little irritating. But, you know, to be honest, we should have plenty of trees. I mean, just expanding into, you know, extra blocks will give us access to more trees. It's just, you know, short term, we need to be concerned about that. Right, let's see if we can try and nab a secondary tile. Did indeed cost me 40 wood. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. And then let's see if we can try and get a farm over here. There we go. Farms can be placed on a captured cell with cows or sheep. There we go. And we will get one of our many builders who are just chilling, sitting around. We'll get one of the builders to go and do some building. There we go. And then we're gonna assign the workers to go and become farmers, which is quite exciting. It's worth noting that we can upgrade our houses. I don't know why the text is so darn small here, but we can upgrade our houses. It's going to cost us 15 stone in order to do so, and I ain't got the stone at this moment in time. There's no way that I can. There's no way that I can boost the. No way that I can boost the size of the text. That's a bit irritating, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so the sawmill is going pretty well. Pretty happy with that. We can get all of this stuff upgraded, but you know, we don't really necessarily need to worry about that at this moment in time. Let's get, yeah, we'll get 2 workers in the farm. And so what's that going to give us? That's going to give us a food surplus. As you can see up at the top here, we've got 30 food coming in. We've got 80 food produced, and 50 food is being consumed. As I said, the army apparently don't count towards the population milestone, or the population feeding. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, what do we want to look to next? Probably want to expand into another area and just maybe pick up some extra space. There's a couple of key buildings that we're going to want to get down. Certainly the military buildings, right? We're going to want to probably get barracks up and running. The archery range might be a good idea. Allow us to train some archers. The siege workshop. Siege machines of any kind can be created here. Very, very exciting indeed. Also, just wooden towers and getting structures set up along the border. Also very, very interesting, although that is going to take rather a lot of wood, and so we do need to be concerned about that. I should probably address at this very moment, you can see that of our territory, a lot of it is surrounded by yellow flames, or I guess normal colored flames, orange flames, but there is one area that is surrounded by blue flames. This indicates the direction which the bad boys are going to come from. So we know that the baddies are going to come from this direction come the evening. So you know what, let's slow this down. Warehouses are full, build additional warehouses. Ah, well that's a problem. Do we have a warehouse facility? I would indeed like a warehouse facility. Where is it? Warehouse. There we go. Okay, plonk down, little warehouse. Let's get that done. Sure. Yes, sunstone is for army maintenance. That's primarily what we end up having to pay sunstone out towards. Barn, food is stored here in perfect conditions. We don't need to worry about that. That's completely fine. All right. I think that we just want to get something militarily. Sure, let's capture this area. Let's get an archery range, and let's get a barracks as well. No. Didn't mean to do that there. Did not mean to do that. Did I end up throwing that wood down the drain? I think I might have accidentally ended up throwing that wood down the drain. Even though construction hadn't started. That's a little bit irritating, but it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Okay, nighttime comes. Nighttime comes without archers, unfortunately. We're you know, going to be a little bit more vulnerable. Thankfully, however, it looks like the wolf den that is right in front of our territory is going to pretty much repel the entirety of the enemy force. Worth noting that the giant wolf has been exposed here, and we do need to concern ourselves with that. Although, that is very, very good fortune, if indeed I ever saw it before. Also, this is an opportunity, perhaps, for a little bit of a choke point. We'd also look to try and take care of these wolf dens, although I guess in the early game, we absolutely don't care about the fact that that the wolves are there. Let's capture this area here, and let's see if we can try and do a stone quarry. We'll put down a stone quarry over here. We want to make sure that we don't get too big for our boots. We always need to be able to defend the land that we have. We always need to make sure that we're able to defend the land that we have. As you can see, at the end of the day, we have ended up moving forward, and all of the resources are going to replenish themselves. So I think what we've got here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. 4 tiles seems like a pretty good size of base. Maybe a 5th tile over here if we include the sunstone mine. These 4 tiles are all safe. They generate pretty much everything that we're after. We're going to be able to generate stone. We're going to be able to generate sunstone. We're going to be able to generate food. We're going to be able to generate pretty much everything. Let's add 1 worker, our only free worker. Let's add to the stone quarry. Sure. And then when we do come to build a house, we're going to have to unequip a worker from doing something. For example, let's get a house blueprint down over there, and let's get a house blueprint down over here. We basically want to pack in as many houses as we possibly can now. And then we will free 1 worker from the sawmill so that they can go and build a house, because when we go and build a house, that's going to free up more people who can help build more houses. Let's go and destroy you. Don't know why you're so close. Yeah. Back into my own territory. There we go. We gotta make some tactical incursions to try and kill some enemy wolves. I sincerely do not understand how that wolf was able to get up here. I guess it is technically not my territory, but I mean, come on. Anyway, the enemy are going to be attacking from this angle, which again means that they're going to be coming directly in through a wolf den, which is just brilliant news. I would suspect, though, that it is highly unlikely. What do we need? 300 wood. I need 300 wood in order to be able to build a wooden tower here and here. So I would really love some more wood. Oh, our 2 houses are done. That was awkward. Let's get 2 people on the stone quarry. The mood is decreasing, but that's okay. We can work on that. Each cell has got its own attractiveness bonus, and we will work to improve that through, you know, I don't know if it's necessarily decorations that improve the good looking alone, although I know that there are some markets, for example, that do indeed improve the good looking nature of a couple of bits and bobs. Okay, Builders Guild. Yeah, I think we probably want to get a Builders Guild down. A Builders Guild is basically an assigned worker as opposed to just the people that are hanging around here. Can I get some archers? Yes. Let's see if we can try and train some archers. So, this is going to cost us a little bit of sunstone. How much sunstone? 100 apiece, which is fine. But this will allow us to get archers. And then after we're done with that, let's expand over here. Let's come back into resources. Let's say, hey, Sunstone Workshop. Let's yoink that down. And then let's assign a couple of people to work in the sunstone houses. After that, we can probably look to upgrade our houses perhaps twice. Yeah, so two house upgrades here. That's going to give us an increased maximum population capacity. Very, very excited to see that. Again, mood is going to decrease. It's going to take a little bit longer little bit longer time to despawn, or to spawn new troops, I should say, or to spawn new workers who can then be turned into troops. But that's okay. I'm absolutely fine with that. Let's train more archers. And I'm going to set the rally point over next to the campfire, next to the keep over here. Fine. So far, so good. Nothing too untoward, nothing too crazy. Let's get a couple of workers assigned to the Sunstone Workshop. So hopefully, that's going to change our finances a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we've now gone from army maintenance of -75 up to income of 200, meaning that we have 125 Sunstone worth of profit, which is very, very nice indeed. Okay, everything is looking pretty darn good. What's the next milestone for us? House level 3 is 20 stone. Honestly, give me a house level 3. So this is the biggest and the baddest hut that we've got here. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Right, nothing else is super essential at this moment in time. It would just be a nicety. For example, getting the wooden tower would be really, really great to do. The wooden tower would be great for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, it's going to allow us to shoot arrows with archers, which we now have a good couple of, actually. It's going to allow us to shoot arrows a lot further, which is really, really nice. And it's also going to allow us to erect a gate, hopefully, between the two towers here. Although, given that it's on a hill, there might be some sort of weird rule against that. But anyway, as long as we're facing down the enemy in the correct direction, I have no doubt that everything is going to be just fine. Did we get the tower built? We didn't get the tower built, unfortunately. But that's not a problem. All right, interestingly, the enemy have decided to come up from a different angle this time. I kind of thought they were going to come up this slope here, but they didn't. There we go. Let's get the archers. Let's get the archers firing. I'm not anticipating any issues, although you can already see that there are a pretty significant number of additional enemies this time. Also, I think we want to rush in here and get the big wolf killed. There we go. I think that's a really, really great opportunity to try and kill the wolf, because there is no guarantee that the enemy are actually going to continue to come from the same direction. There we go. So if we take out the den, then that's going to allow us, brilliant, to get a little bit of extra cash, and also keep everything swell. I like that a lot. We can add a trebuchet, a ballista, or we can upgrade the wooden tower. Very, very exciting indeed. Now, can I add a decoration? Can I add a decoration to the square? I can indeed. Let's add a decoration here. Let's see if it makes it a little bit more attractive, because I'm not exactly loving the fact that our mood is negative, or about as negative as it gets. Right, so attractiveness is increased. Wonderful. That's not made much of a difference. I think what we're after is a market, if I'm not mistaken. A market is what we're after. Also, buckets and whatnot. That's cool. Builders Guild. What else did I need? Was there anything else that I particularly needed? I don't think that there was. The field and the farm we will get to. Everything else I think we're just fine for. Statue. Can we get a statue down maybe to increase our attractiveness a little bit further? Get a scarecrow down. We can throw down an arch for good measure there. Maybe this does affect attractiveness. Apparently it does. The simple decorations do indeed affect the attractiveness of the area, which is kind of nice to know. All right, we'll plonk them down, random places. See what happens when we hit max here. There we go. Get the decorations donezo. Let's also get another wooden tower. Ooh, actually, tell you what, let's reconfigure where the wooden towers are going to go. We'll get 2 wooden towers over here, given that this is the next angle at which we're going to be attacked from, which is just fine. We always want to make sure that we're prepared. Right, happiness bonus +3. Excellent. Okay, so we get a happiness bonus, which takes our mood back to positive now, which is just great news, to be honest. All right, let's get the house upgraded to level 3 over there. I do think that we want to get the market, right? Pretty sure that we want to get the market. Yeah, I know that it improves mood, and I'm pretty sure if we get it in the sector that has the houses, then we will improve mood yet further. It's probably worth us investing in a church, because that will allow us to heal up soldiers, and by heal up soldiers, I mean it will allow us to bring soldiers back from the dead, which is pretty exciting indeed. I have absolutely zero idea of what a well is required for, but we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that nonetheless. Let's get a worker to go and work at the markets. Do we want to get more markets? Sure. Happiness bonuses? Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. What the heck, eh? What the heck? Alright, we've got quite a nice little community here, actually. A treasury as well, safe sunstone storage, taxes can be assigned here, it gives income for each production building but lowers happiness. Okay, I don't think that we really care about that quite yet. We don't need to worry about taxes. Sure, plonk that down. It's looking pretty good. A gate, can we get a gate in here? Probably need to wait until we get actually, maybe we need to put down the fence first and then put down the gate. Either way, let's get a wood wall or a fence. I feel like that first, right? We get that down first, and then yeah, we can put a gate in after that. Right, nice. Very, very happy. So this is gonna be a great place. This is gonna be a great place to stick some archers. We're already starting to see that the enemy are coming in thick and fast, and we need to be prepared. We need to be ready. Let's get this house upgraded. Let's get it upgraded twice, and then let's start recruiting just as many troops as we possibly can. 5 archers. I like archers. I don't know what it is about archers in games. I freaking love them. I really do. I rate them very, very highly. Upgrade to anything? Do we care about anything? Add one more workplace. We could add an additional workplace to the archery range. We could upgrade pretty much anything, but I don't really think that it's super necessary. Maybe actually getting an upgrade to the sawmill would be a good investment, given that we consistently need wood, and having having more wood would be great. I'm not allowed to build in this zone, probably because I'm not allowed to build this gate here, presumably because I don't own this zone. I've got to imagine that that's why. Either way, let's work on just solidifying our defenses a little bit. Yeah, so more wood is definitely required. More wood is definitely required, but that's fine. Let's get some archers up here. Good stuff. We're working on 1 additional worker. That's great. And we probably need to start thinking about some barracks. A building needs a worker. Oh yeah, we need to get workers in the market here. But that's okay. Let's plonk down maybe 1, maybe 2 more houses. I think that we can probably sustain it. Food situation is at the moment a little bit negative, and that's not really something that I anticipated. Can I get an additional worker in the farm, perhaps? Yeah, let's get an additional worker in the farm. That may stave off some of the food production issues, at least for a while. We're at minus 30 food now. We're gonna need to expand, and we're gonna need to get more food. Alright, we got an enemy over here. We got a big enemy, which is a little bit of a problem, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. Until we get, walls around the entirety of our base, we're probably gonna see the enemy just walk around our walls, which is pretty embarrassing, to be honest, but it's kind of, it's fine. So we did lose somebody. Over the course of the evening. Now, that's fine, and the reason that I'll tell you that's fine is because we do need to get a church anyway. However, short term, let me think about how we sort out our food situation. There's another cow field over here. Alternatively, what's maybe a little bit more attractive is there's a field over here. 200 wood to capture. Man, that's a lot of wood to capture. Yeah, so the field over here kind of unique. Let's do that in there. So the windmill increases wheat production and saves a lot of time on flour production. Wonderful. However, I think I should be able to try and fit down... Can I fit 2 fields in one space here? I feel like perhaps the answer to that is disappointingly no. However... I wonder if I'm able to actually get this in as close proximity as it needs to be. Let me get some workers assigned there, and we'll see if that makes a difference. We got plenty of workers, by the way. So let's get the other infrastructure that I did say that I wanted to get. And by other infrastructure, I mean, let's get the church. It's a pretty crucial bit of tech, actually. Pretty crucial bit of tech. Let's get that down. Let's actually build one more sawmill as well, because I feel like we are after just a little bit more wood. And to get a little bit more wood would be brilliant. Would be really, really good. Where are the enemy attacking from? They're attacking from over here. I tell you what, that's probably a pretty good place to attack from. They're probably going to come up either this ramp here or this ramp here, which is fine because it gives us a good solid place to aim. Can I get a worker assigned over here, a worker assigned over here? Are we able to get a happiness bonus from having people in the marketplace? It does look like we do get a little bit of a bonus, although I still think that we're looking for decorations slightly more numerous than we have at this moment in time. So, you know what, let's place them down. I'm not particularly bothered about how they're oriented. On the contrary, I'm kind of fine just to have them in whatever orientation is needed in order to improve my mood. Just chuck it down. Chuck it down. It's all junk. I don't care. All right, church has been built. Let's get one worker if we can, although it looks like everyone is preoccupied at the moment. And we currently also do not have the space for any additional workers. So let's upgrade some houses, shall we? And then as soon as the workers get spawned, we will turn the workers into priests, and we will also assign the workers to the sawmill. Very, very important. There we go. We're spawning more workers. Wonderful. And in fact, we've still got one around the campfire, sitting pretty, looking dapper. Wonderful. Right, so the priest is resurrecting the archer at a very, very slow rate, which is absolutely fine. Not bothered about that at all. Quite happy to leave that there for now. Am I making this food stuff? No, I need, yeah, so, okay, I've just assigned another worker. Food is needed to feed our people. If this worker gets to the field, okay, it's now even. That's good enough for me. I still feel like we're after one of these mills. But I would really dearly love to get another field, but I just don't know if it's possible to put 2 fields in the same square. Either way, I mean, you know, drawing even on food for now is, I guess, something that I'm just going to have to settle for. We're fine for sunstone. Let's get 6, right? Let's get 6 people. Let's get the house upgraded for one last time, and we should be able to spawn a couple of new workers, hopefully by the close of play today, which is very, very exciting. I have just realized that I am in a kind of terrible position where I need to get way more woods. Yeah, I'm really desperate for wood. Okay, how's that looking? That's a lot of constructions. Now, the thing about wooden towers is that they do take kind of a heck of a long time to actually build. Yeah. Would you believe it? It takes a long time. It takes a long time to build them. I think we need to cut down the number of troops that we're actually going to train. I think that people need to instead work on building. Now, at the moment, we're just having our unemployed people do the vast majority of the building. However, tomorrow, I think we're going to make the shift to, what's it called? The Builders Guild, I believe. The Builders Guild, which will allow us to solely focus people's attention on building, which is very, very important. Yeah, I doubt that we're going to get all of our structures finished before the end of today. However, that's fine. If that's the case, we'll get that turned into a wall too. So that leaves just one area that is not fully defended on this side of the castle anyway, and it's this little angle here. It does kind of scare me. It does kind of terrify me. However, wood is looking good, stone is looking great, sunstone is looking fine, food is looking a little bit negative, but that's okay. We can survive for at least 4 minutes at this pace. We're losing 10 food. We're losing 10 food a minute, and to be honest, we might be able to rectify this either with the purchase of a brand new bit of land, which is probably what we're going to be doing. Alternatively, we could just jack up our wheat production, hopefully. Through the use of a windmill, which may very well be what we end up doing. Right, fence over here. Can we actually get this done this evening? No. Yeah, so we're not gonna get it all done. We're not gonna get it all done, but it's fine. Okay, let's go 0.25 times speed here. Right, so nighttime comes. Enemy are here. Okay. Let's go. Go. This is a big force. This is a really, really big force. I presume... Yeah, so now that we blocked this area off, I think that they're going to route... I think that they're going to route around the wolf's den, which, again, is such a blessing for us. It really, really is very, very fortunate. All right. We need to be super careful, though. We need to be super duper careful. Yeah. Right, so the soldiers need to be ready and waiting right over here. Where are my archers? Archers need to come over here. Oh. Where are my archers? Where the heckity heck did my archers go? Oh, they're running all the way around. Oh, no. No. Okay, they're running through the wolf's den and getting caught there. Well, that is a significant problem, I would say. Yep, you can say that again. Okay, well, keep firing. Keep firing, amigos. You're fighting the good fight here. We gotta... I really don't understand where these people are firing from, but that's okay. We got a couple of enemies that are going around, apparently. Move in. Oh, this is going to be tight, actually. I don't like this. This is going to be very, very tight. So, couple of things to consider here. No. Just go up. Go up to the tower. Go up to the tower. Go up. Go up. Get upstairs. I told you, get upstairs. Right. We've got 36 seconds left to endure. We might take a bit of damage, but that's okay. Honestly, a little bit of damage. Don't fight the wolves, you dingus. We don't need you to fight the wolves. We need you to fight the enemy. Oh my goodness gracious me. I simply don't believe it. Will our castle be able to withstand 16 seconds worth of damage? I kind of hope so. Otherwise, we may be in some trouble. What was the major problem here? The major problem, believe it or not, was the wolves. Sincerely, the wolves were the entirety of the problem there. Having a situation where we have wolves' dens directly on our border and we have no gates, big old problem. Big old problem. Really, really big problem. Right, couple of things that we need to do. A couple of things that we need to realize as well. First and foremost, we were very fortunate to get out of there in the state that we did. That was Yeah, very, very fortunate. We need to get the rest of this area built up. I'm not ever facing the enemy again without a significantly larger proportion of soldiers. So let's get that worked on. The next thing that we want to consider is maybe equipping an extra person to the church momentarily to try and boost up the number of workers that we have. Also, did we lose something? I think we lost like a couple of scarecrows or whatever. Let's see if we can try and work on our attractiveness a little bit, just so that we can become positive again. I don't know if it stacks multiplicatively, but we can at least try. We can plonk down a couple of additional scarecrows, and that should sort us right out. Are the builders? No, they're not builders. We do need to get builders. I did say that I wanted to get dedicated builders. I will stay true to that desire, and I will fix the situation. We'll get some dedicated builders. There we go. We are back in positive happiness. I think that we're probably going to want to get like one last house worth of people. This is also a little bit of a disaster over here. Disaster zone central. We are going to be attacked by many enemies over here in the evening, and we are not prepared for it even slightly. Let's get a fence. Let's get a fence. And we have spent all of our wood. And also I'm running out of food. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And I've also just committed to increasing my population as well. Yeah, as soon as we get done building that house over there. It's a bit of a terrifying prospect. Right, do we want to see if we can maybe try and take out some wolves' dens? I don't think so. I think that we just be smart about wall placement. And, yeah, we just see if we can try and plonk down a couple of... There we go. A couple of additional gates. And by a couple of additional gates, I mean we placed down our first gate of the game. That's the plan, anyway. The castle's looking good. Builders Guild, I will get builders. I will get builders, although I need workers. I need workers first, right? I need workers. Maybe we free up some workers that are currently doing meaningless stuff. Stone is kind of meaningless. Let's free up some people that are doing stone collection. Wood collection is very, very important. Food collection is also very, very important. Let's build a sheep farm over here. I wish that I could prioritize. Unfortunately, that I can't. So we're going to have to just wait for our food to hopefully recover. Could we not actually fire arrows at the enemy there, please? That would be real good. Our mood is completely depleted, but that's fine. We'll worry about that later. Okay. I think our food will survive for a second longer. It doesn't need to survive altogether too long. There we go. Move our soldiers all the way out over here. More builders. More builders. Not enough builders. Building needs worker. Mood is too low. A worker was attacked. Oh, maybe by the wolves? I presume by the wolves. Probably has to be honest. But yeah, food is a big old concern. Food is a big old concern. We have reached max population though, which is kind of nice. Can we equip 2 builders? Yeah, let's get 2 dedicated builders there. And then let's fill this farm fully as soon as we get the opportunity to do so. We are going to need a gate. However, I'm kind of hunkering down. I'm turtling up. I'm ready to repel the enemy. We probably want to also get a siege engine up and running at some point soon, right? There we go. 30 food per minute. Love to see it. Very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that indeed. Okay. Right. Right. How many people do we have spare? We have literally no people spare? Did we lose 2 people? Why did we lose 2 people? We have positive mood, so we're going to get them back. I don't know where they went. Did they perhaps die? Treasuries are full. Build an additional treasury. Not a problem right now. Not a problem right now. We'll equip that 1 person to the Builders Guild. And I tell you what, maybe we get ourselves another tower over here. And then another fence over here. And can I upgrade? Can I upgrade this wall? I totally can. Add archer positions or change wall side. I'm going to add archer positions here as soon as we have the 300 gold. It's probably not a priority given that we, you know, we need it, but we have the towers at least for now. Happiness bonuses are looking fine pretty much everywhere. Let's see if we can try and maybe crack down a couple of decorations over here. There we go. I like building scarecrows. I like building scarecrows a lot. Right, that should get us back into positive happiness territory. Can I get some troops trained, please? If we have a couple of extra peeps, which I should be able to do if I increase my housing capacity just a little bit. One more decoration here. There we go. We're looking good. We're looking real good. And when our happiness is sorted, we're going to be looking even better. All right. Archers are a go. We're training a lot of them. We need to start using up the copious amount of money that we've assembled in our treasury. All right. I'm happy with this. A ballista is super required. Like, actually super required. If we're able to survive the night, then that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's get people upstairs. People upstairs. Don't target the wolves. If I wanted you to target the wolves, do you not think that I would ask you to target the wolves, perhaps? Right. Right, there we go. Go, 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 go. No. Target the enemy. Let's have a responsive force. Where are my archers? I got one more archer. There we go. Move the archers. Oh my lordy, look at that. Move the archers. I said move. Target the thing that's shooting all of you. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, this is spicy. Don't target the thing that's... Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the damage they're doing. Look at the damage they're doing. The damage is insane. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right. Move, move, move. Move down here. Move down here. I want to move. It looks fine, though. It looks fine. Things are looking okay. Run after the big old siege engine thing here. Attack the people, maybe? Okay, good stuff. Destroying the sawmill in like 2 hits is a bit of a feels bad man, but that's okay. Alright, then just run after these guys. I don't think that the archers can do much. This has taught me that we need siege engines. We really, really do. I also need to start control grouping my enemies. Pretty sure that I can do that, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I have no idea where my 9 units are. I supposedly have 9 units, but, I mean, I don't see any of them. I think we're gonna clean up, though. Very nice. Very, very, very nice indeed. Yeah, where are the rest of my archers? Oh, we got one person here who's glitched through the roof. Oh, we got people that are in the tower? Hmm? Yeah, hmm? That's what you all say. There we go. Get out of there. Get out of there. Right, maybe we want to get some archer installations or something of that ilk. Also, let's get this warehouse upgraded because we are maxed out on wood here. Military, let's claim this bit of territory here. We've got an attack coming in from this angle, which is actually completely fine because we're going to brace ourselves. We're going to brace ourselves with a huge amount of additional reinforcement here. We don't necessarily need to have another tower here. We probably have too many towers, if I'm brutally honest. I suspect that we're just not, you know, super requiring of additional towers, but that's fine. Do we have any spare peeps? We don't have any spare peeps. We are going to need to get some additional archers, though. And by additional archers, I mean, let's prioritize getting a siege engine down and also a barracks as well. There we go. And then we can get people trained up. Yeah, I think that's the priority. This door is in the wrong place. It's fine though. You know, we don't need the door to be there. That's fine. People running all the way around the edge. Big bad. Big bad. There we go. Run back. Run back. Don't run through the gauntlet of perhaps another wolf's den. It doesn't look like it's a wolf's den in this direction, but that's fine. Okay. Thus far, everything's looking pretty darn good. We got a siege engine up and running? We got a siege engine up and running. What do we need to do? Trebuchet? It's so darn small. I can hardly see. Ballista? What do I think is better? Probably the trebuchet? I guess we can queue up one of each. Can we get it upgraded? And then a second worker in there? Sure. We still have... why? Why? I don't like it. I don't like it. It's okay, though, I guess. I'll take an extra priest temporarily, I guess. This is all looking okay. This is all looking okay. The angle at which we're going to see an attack from is probably pretty favorable to us. So that's good, at least. What do I need in order to get more siege engines? I need more stone, believe it or not. Ooh, actually, yeah, we've run out of... we no longer have a max capacity stone quarry here. I think what we do is we pop an upgrade to this house here. Easy, with 20 stone. Wonderful. And then we pop our extra person that we're inevitably going to get from the castle right into that stone workshop over there. Mood is very, very low in general. Is there anything else that I can really do to get mood up? I don't think that there is. I mean, there's market bonuses in place, which is really, really nice. But decorations, you know, basically don't cost anything, or cost comparatively little. There we go. Throw down a bunch of those. We still have 2 people in the Builders Guild. Yep, that's great. We've now got at least the base level of attractiveness, which is nice. Or at least we will in just a second. There we go, there we go, there we go. And the second person in the stone quarry. Let's go, 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 go. Keep building. Siege catapult engine. Let's do add available trebuchet. Add available ballista over here. Let's get back to work on the siege engines as soon as we can. What is it, 30 stone? 30 stone. Okay, so I can control group, and I will control group. How many archers do we have? 14 archers? Archers assemble. Do we have any free people? We don't have any free people at this moment in time. So we got a decent number of archers, but honestly, not as many as I would like. Not as many as I would like at all. Let's get another house because I need like constantly 1 free person so that we can add to our army size. Right, can I build a siege engine? Very close to being able to build a siege engine. I'm really not sure which is better. We're going to have to wait and see. We'll build another trebuchet here. That's fine. And then, as soon as we get this house up and running, which should be very, very shortly indeed, should give us... Yeah, we should get some workers in not too long. Not too long. Let's actually take 1 person off working on the farm there, and let's see if we can try and get ourselves a knight. I guess that a knight is kind of best. There we go. Let's queue ourselves up for 10 knights. It's going to cost us 900 gold. It's a pretty significant chunk of change, but it shouldn't be too difficult to get it done. Whether we're going to be able to get it done before the end of the day is, I guess, another question. But that's fine. We're going to be able to get that trebuchet up and running. which is great. Let's just hope that the enemy don't come from this way. I sincerely hope that they don't. In fact, to that end, why don't we plonk down a fence over here, and a fence over here. Can we get that built by the end of the day? We got 2 builders that are going to be on it. They are our elite builders. The best of the best. Add the trebuchet to that tower over there. And we got 8 knights left to train. And thus far, everything looks good. Sunstone generation is still fine. 109 in positive cash flow territory, which is grand. Where are my knights spawning? Spawning over here. There we go. There's another knight holding over there. Let's equip knights to control group 3, so that I can really min-max the heck out of this. Attractiveness is a little, yeah, it's a little, we got a little bit of an ugly town. I'm not going to dispute that. We'll take one of the priests off working for the church, and instead we will get them allocated to, hopefully, becoming a knight at some point soon. Are we going to get all of the walls done? All of the walls have officially been finished. Well ahead of schedule, actually. Let's see if we can try and get another ballista. I doubt we're going to be able to finish it, but it's at least worth a crack. We're on, what, 4 knights? Maybe a 5th by the close of play today. Plenty of wood going into tomorrow. Plenty of food going into tomorrow. We do need to reassign 1 person to the farm over here to make sure that our food flow is positive. But apart from that, we're just fine. Right, this is a big night for us. This is a big night for us. I feel like this is scary. This is scary. Okay, 0.25. 0.25 here. Where are my archers? Control group 2. Mobilize over here. There we go. Alright. Knights, control group 3. Get over here. There we go, control group 3. Looks like, by the way, the knights did in fact finish up their training, which is good. There we go, back into speed 1. Again, very, very fortunate that that the enemy have decided to... Oh, look at that damage, dude! Oh my goodness gracious me, that's wonderful. Oh, especially the fact that they're clustering a ring around the wolves there. Oh, that's just magical. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, they don't even stand a chance. Okay, trebuchets are great. Ballistas presumably are going to be much better at focused, targeted fire. But, I mean, look at this. This is just crazy. Okay, control group 2, let's mobilize over here. It looks like they're going the long way around. Did kind of worry that that might be the case. Remove siege engine. Okay, so if we want to remove the siege engine, it's going to cost us rather a large amount of money, but that's fine. Move control group 1 around here as well. Fire. There we go. We don't care about losing people. And in fact, we might not even lose anyone. Just fire above the walls. If you can, then just do it. Alright, we're almost to the point of impenetrability. I didn't realize that the enemy could sneak around here. Seems a little bit unfair that they can do that, but I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't particularly matter. Wowzers, we didn't even take a single lick of damage there. Well, that is marvelous. That is absolutely marvelous. Wowzers, you love to see it. Okay, move everyone back. The knights were unbelievably freaking slow, is all I've got to say about that. All I've got to say about that. Trebuchets are what we're after, I think. They really are incredible. Let's get as many of them as we possibly can. And to that end, probably want to see if we can try and supplement our stone income. Just a little bit would be lovely. Yeah, so I don't think that we can build another stone quarry on this square. I think we're going to have to capture another square with a stone quarry, if indeed we want to get it. Can I target this? Can I target this wolf with my siege engine? That seems like something I should be allowed to do, and yet I just ain't. There's another wolf den down there. It's not a stone resource, though. There's another stone resource down here. It's actually remarkably close to us. I wonder if it's perhaps worth just expanding out that way to get the stone? Because you know, consider it likely that we're going to be faced with a large demand for stone very shortly indeed. I'm going to see if we can try and wall off our entire base. Wow, that's actually a lot better than I anticipated. And to be honest, we still have plenty of cash. Yeah, we're still good. We're training up, what, 2 more nights? Are we still cash flow positive? We're still cash flow positive, which is great. We're, what, 7 days in. We've got a couple of fences that are left to build. We probably need to place some siege engines. Where's the next attack coming from? It's coming from over here. It's a bloomin' good thing that I checked, eh? Add a trebuchet, add a ballista. Pretty much every tower on every single edge should have something. Adds archer positions. Whoa. What? Wait, so by adding archer positions, we end up upgrading the tower? Alright, don't understand how that works. Kinda nice that it happened. Not great that it happened to be on the outside that we have the door, but details, I suppose. That's just one of these things, I guess. Just one of these things. Yikes, I guess. Yikes. Okay, we are pretty consistently coming across a problem with an oversupply of wood here. Yeah. It's pretty much getting to the point where we need to think about upgrading. Pretty much getting to the point where we need to think about upgrading our walls. So we need to, yeah, add archer positions. Add archer positions. This is going to cost a pretty considerable amount of woods. But it will allow our archers to sit on the wall, I believe, which is kind of great because it means that we're not going to have to faff around with doors on the other side of buildings or whatever. It's just going to straight up work. It also means that we can just spend our cash on... spend our cash on wooden walls, which is pretty darn important indeed. I needed to spend more money on... Okay, re-equip sawmill. Sawmill boys, get back to work. I need to get some more siege engines. Specifically, trebuchets, if at all possible. Sunstone, I never really thought we'd get to this point, but Sunstone is now negative. Can you believe it? It's probably because we're maintaining such a significant number of siege engines. Yeah. Our army is still costing us a tiny smidgen more. Not much, though. Not much at all. So, we're going to assign one more person to work on the sunstone mining. That should keep us positive for, you know, a couple of minutes longer. It's going to get us up to 500 gold eventually, but we're going to need to expand. We're going to need to expand to the... Well, specifically this tile over here, and then also probably this tile. It's not going to be a huge modification to the base. It is going to be... It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to defend, perhaps, because of the elevation. But other than that, I don't think that we've really got anything to worry about. Food is still fine. Mood is okay. -2, you know, may look absolutely terrible, but we have spammed down decorations like there's no tomorrow here, so we can survive for a little bit. I am a little bit concerned that we're not in a position to... We're not in a position to actually do diddly about the fact that our siege engines are kind of out of position, but that's fine. Add archer positions. So that just... Does that just straight up upgrade it to a stone tower? Is that what happens? I think that might be. Okay, let's get archers deployed along the walls here. There we go. Let's make sure that they're all in place. And should we see if we can try and maybe get some more archers? I feel like a couple of additional archers over the course of this evening would be lovely. And it is almost this evening. Okay, let's move out. There we go. Move everyone into a position where I can... Control group 3. There we go. Wonderful. So 10 knights. I'm pretty sure that the knights are going to be our front line of defense. If indeed we need them. I hope we don't, but it's fine. They've got more attack damage. They've got less HP, believe it or not. No idea how that makes sense, but that's fine, I guess. And then we probably just want to upgrade more walls. Upgrade to stone wall, change wall sides, make double... Wait, what? Make wall double-sided. Oh, cool. Okay, well, that's nice, I guess. Costs a little bit of stone. It is free, notably, and presumably provides just a little bit more protection from enemies if they happen to slip round. Add archer positions. And then we'll make double-sided with 150 wood. Okay, so this area of the base is pretty well defended, I'll say. And if I upgrade to a stone wall as well, then that's gonna... Or upgrade to a stone tower, then that's gonna be pretty darn good. Upgrading to the stone wall is gonna cost us a lot of stone. A lot more stone than we have. A significantly large amount of stone is what it's gonna cost us. I'm not loving that. I'm not loving that. We're selling milk. We're selling milk? That's good. That's good. We're selling wool here at this market. That's good. That's good too. And we're selling wheat as well, which is also bringing us in a little bit of sunstone. Okay, nice. All right. What about the other random market that I built? I didn't build any other random markets. That's it for markets. Sheep. Have to question where exactly these sheep are going. Who am I to say where the sheep can go? Who am I to say where the sheep can go? We'll train one more archer. I was away to say we'll train 2 more archers, although I don't think that we will train 2 more archers because we are out of cash and we'll probably be able to get 1 more archer before the close of play today. In saying that, though, the wood is good, the price is good, and the price is good and the price is right. Okay. 0.25 times speed. What do we got? What do we got in this evening? What do we got in this evening's bunch of ruffians? Okay. I mean, this is an easy night. This is an easy night. Not even a worry in the world. How are you gonna get through? There is nobody else, is there? No. There is nobody else. The enemy have decided not to attack. This is a new strategy. This is a very, very interesting and new strategy. That's fine. Mood is low. That's okay. Should we go out? Should we attack? Should we face him down? I gotta be honest. Ballistas are more and more disappointing by the day, to be honest. They really seem remarkably underwhelming. Sure, the RAM is going down. I feel like it's going down at a fairly rapid rate, but what the heck is happening here? Is it because I was in 0.2 times speed? Can we... Oh, no, hold on. They've decided to attack now. This is great news. Okay, there's more. But thankfully, the Rams are all dead before the enemy even decides to engage, which is, I mean, just wonderful. A couple of our archers might take a little bit of a pounding here. Oh, no. We don't do friendly fire here. We don't do friendly fire. Right, control group 1. Let's move out over this way. Control group 3, let's move out over this way. Right, the enemy are being very, very stupid in terms of they are running right through the area that has defeated them countless times. And by, of course, the area... Don't attack the doggo. Don't attack the doggo. Get over here. We've got archers that are still chilling out over here for some obscene reason. Whoa. Hold up. How on earth did we get on the... Get up here. How on earth did they get up here? They just walked in through a door. The door was left open. Attack them. Attack. Thankfully, we're not going to end up paying the price. But, I mean, this is a serious problem here. We need to address the fact that these doors have been left open for far too long. Right. 3 and 1. Go and attack. Go and attack over here. Right. We need to address this. I think I'm quite content to let this wolf's den just exist. There is a wolf that is continuing to attack my troops as I go past, but that's okay. I could wait the 2 minutes that is required to advance the next area without killing this last individual. Or I could just, you know, march my troops out and see if we can try and bait them into the... Yep, bait them into the firing range of both the catapult and the ballista. Sure. Yeah, easy peasy. Good stuff. All right. And then let's loop back. Let's circle back. Let's use business chatter for a second. We'll circle back. And then we're going to see if we can try and do something about these doors. Unfortunately, the reality is that we can't. We're going to have to disassemble the building. That's going to actually force everyone to go around. We're going to have to disassemble this building too. Let's forcibly remove the siege engine, which apparently deletes it. Bit of a shame. Okay, delete that building, delete that building, delete that building, and delete that building as well. Okay, we do get some of our wood back, which is kind of nice. So that's all of the compromising positions fixed. We have a couple of soldiers to resurrect, but I'm not really anticipating that is going to be too difficult at all. All right, well, we managed to get to day 8 out of 20. This has been Becastled. I don't know. Do you want to see more of this? We probably got another episode left. If indeed you want to see the rest of the campaign, let me know in the comments down below. We might as well finish this series off. This little playthrough off, if indeed there is enough interest. I don't know how difficult the enemies are going to get. I feel like they're probably going to get substantially more difficult. Certainly, the scale that we were seeing at the initial stages was pretty rapid. We were getting pretty rapidly outgunned until I got these siege engines up in line. But yeah, let me know, folks. It's been an absolute pleasure to be Becastled for you today. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. This has been Becastled. Thanks as ever to the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/OpenPotato. Thanks to Banana, C-Senpai, and Aurelio, being the 3 $25+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.